Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Yeah. When I get home, hopefully, if we have a light night tonight, I'm gonna do a couple of videos. I'm gonna try to get some videos out. If I'm not too tired, basically further proving what I've been saying about, the predominantly white ran media and their plot to, feminize, demonize, you know, villainize, and take the masculinity away from black men. And I'm gonna show you proof because you got a lot of niggas in denial and a lot of ignorant, stupid white people that want to play these games like, no, this is not going on. This is not. I'm gonna show you proof. You know, um, One thing about TV is the best way to prove your point. TV, television, movies, and the media itself. There's a subliminal message in everything they put out. Whether it be cartoons, yes, I said cartoons. Whether it be a certain kind of commercial, whether it be a certain kind of movie, whether it be a certain kind of TV show. When you got to remember, it's called a script for a reason because it's scripted out how it's supposed to play out and be filmed and put out to the public. So y'all got to remember that shit. But I'm gonna prove to y'all that this shit that's going on with black men trying to, portray us in a certain kind of way, it's being did on purpose. And I'm gonna show y'all proof. Like I said, the things that you think ain't a big deal are really actually a big deal. They put it in that type of form where you think it's harmless, but it really, they try to put it in a form where they don't want you to think that it's harmless, but it really is. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Cause see, you can't do the obvious these days. You gotta sneak shit in. But I'm gonna prove that to you later on. So y'all check them videos out. But anyway, man, I want to get to this shit with the shit with Scott Baio and just Hollywood actors in general and people on TV. As black people, man, we gotta stop thinking that just because we see somebody on TV, they're a cool person, they're a great guy, they're a great woman, because that's been proven not to be true time and time again. And now that you have social media and other outlets that's going on, you can further prove your case against somebody. Look, I've always thought that Scott Baio was like a borderline racist because I would catch certain shit. I would catch certain shit that he would say in interviews and shit, and he'd think that he'd think nobody, would catch it. You got to understand certain things, man, that go on with TV. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he went from Happy Days. He did Charles in Charge. Charles in Charge was a great show, man. I have to admit, I like the show. But you guys got to peep situations like Charles in Charge. Now, I don't know what city the show was based in, but let me ask y'all something. How many black people you saw on Charles in Charge? Exactly. You got to watch those shows like that where they don't feature black guest stars. Married with Children was one of the greatest shows that ever got put out. I like the show a lot. But you got to admit, for a show that was based in Chicago, they never had hardly any black people on there. Now, towards the end of the series, when it started, I guess when it was on its last legs, because Married with Children ran for like 12 seasons. Towards the last few years of the show, they put that black character on there. They started like putting him on there, letting him make guest appearances on there. But people peeped that out. I never watched that show Friends because they live in New York City, so I guess they didn't have no black friends. You guys got to watch that type of shit. And see, I'm a person that pay close attention to shit like that. The thing is, they try to say where brothers like me be complaining about certain shit. I'm not complaining. I'm just catching shit. It's not complaining. It's not whining. It's just calling out the obvious. Like I said, you live in a world now. You live in a society now where they, as I said, once again, they expect black people not to say anything about anything. We're not ever supposed to voice our opinion. We supposed to just shut up and be quiet. You know, basically because the white man said. You know, if we having unfair conditions on the job, be quiet. Let somebody else bring it to the company's attention. We not supposed to say shit because that's the thing. It's a lack of respect towards us. Respect and respect. So it is both. We can't get either because it's too many people practicing white supremacy around here, and then they have their allies, which is the coons and the other non-blacks, the phonies. You know, and I'm gonna address that also in a video about black people thinking everybody is their allies, these non-blacks is their allies, because I'm gonna provide proof that we can't be trusting everybody. You know, so like I said, getting back to these actors and stuff, we got to stop thinking that everybody is cool just because they play in movies we like, TV shows we like. I mean, look at Mel Gibson. Look how he turned out to be. Now, I heard some shit about Sylvester Stallone too. Now, my boy told me about it. You know, about Sylvester Stallone saying, you know, taking some shots at black people. And Sylvester Stallone proved what an ungrateful motherfucker he was, because Michael B. Jordan, you know, and Ryan Coogler revived his dying career. You know, they revived the Rocky series, put him in a hit movie, and then when he got nominated for an Oscar, he thanked everybody but the director and the person that he co-starred in the movie with. So you guys got to peep that out, how people get down. Because we got to stop falling for the okie doke. Nobody give a fuck about Mayor Giuliani. That shit where they was making him out to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. When 9/11, oh, he's such a hero. He's such a hero. He's such a, you know, they are, you guys got to understand, that's how they do white people. You know, they always gonna put them in a certain image that they want them to be looked upon as, versus us. Because, you know, they have this thing where they think black people can't be leaders, you know, or we're not supposed to be leaders. And then if we do be leaders, they try to find a way to bring us down and question our leadership. You know, that's why I turned down a lead at my job, because see, I knew what they was trying to do. I knew they was trying to set me up. You know, they went 3 years without even hiring black people, and then all of a sudden you want to make me a lead. See, what they was gonna try to do is try to sabotage me. You know, go out of their way to try to sabotage me, make me look incompetent, so they could try to get me up out of there, because they couldn't find nothing else to get me out of there. But if I look like I'm a bad leader, you know what I'm saying, either they demote me or they try to fire me. So I didn't take the bait. But I'm just saying, what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, man, you guys gotta pay close attention. You gotta really look at shit. You know, you gotta really look at shit. The reason why I like Mr. Superboy 223 so much, because he reminds me a lot of myself, because I pay close attention to certain shit. I'll pay attention to a person's demeanor, how they react to a certain situation, how they speak, you know. So it leads me to believe and come to the conclusion what type of cat I'm dealing with. Like certain guys on these boxing channels that, you know, these white dudes that we know are known racist, because all you got to do is peep their demeanor. Look, you don't have to say nigger and black people. All you got to do is catch the shit that they say, and you can tell what type of dude they are. You got one dude on here who constantly tries to shit on black fighters. Don't have nothing to say about black fighters. But see what he does, he tries to put up a smoke screen, and he always says, see, you already know what he's finna do. He's finna start trying to talk shit about a black fighter. So what he tries to do is he tried to say, oh, Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali were my favorite fighters. Then you get these other guys on here. Well, they already know who they want to listen to their channel. They know that there's an audience for racists because they know there's a lot of racists. So you get these guys, they're racist and they don't know shit about boxing, but due to the fact that this dude is putting down black people and basically lying, because this dude lies at the drop of a dime. I mean, he knows he's lying, but he knows that there's an audience for his bullshit. Then you got other dudes on here that's obsessed with black people who try to study the behavior of black people and think he can psychoanalyze black people and think he's some type of intellect, but he really is dumb as rocks, and he's easy to figure out. But see, that's the shit that I'm trying to get y'all to peep. Don't never be fooled, man. Don't ever be fooled, man, because like I said, I catch shit. And then when you call these guys out and you expose them for being racist, because see, let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna say this to black people, and I'm gonna say this to you white motherfuckers too that be coming on my channel talking that shit. There ain't no such thing as reverse racism, biggest crock of shit out there. Like I said, racism is a form of superiority. You feel like you're better than another race or that you're superior to them. And it also means power. Now, you could be a bigot. That's cool. You could be a bigot. You could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be, you know, that's true. But it's a difference between being a bigot and a fucking racist. And most of these guys on here are fucking racist. And that's just the bottom line. But see, what they do is, to cover up their racism, they try to point the finger at other people when it's clearly them. You know? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I told you, like I said, I don't give a fuck about people getting mad at me. And to you motherfuckers that be telling me, oh, I shouldn't talk about race, and why do I talk about race? Get the fuck off my channel. If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, man, don't come to my channel. Get the fuck off my channel. Stay the fuck off my channel. Nobody asks you to be here. You could go whenever you want to. Don't sit up here and tell me because you don't like my channel what the fuck to talk about. Like I told that other motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna police my channel and ain't nobody gonna tell me what to talk about. It is what it is, man. And I'm out.